With the busy 4th of July weekend, you may have missed highlights from the Sharks' development camp scrimmage, but don't worry, we can catch you up on all of that in the next few minutes. Let's go back to July 3rd at Tech CU Arena. Nice crowd on hand to watch the camp get split into two teams, teal and white, and we randomly selected these two lucky Sharks fans to be guest coaches. Great way to kick off the weekend on a Thursday morning, and of course the first time for fans to see players like second overall pick Michael Misa in teal for the very first time. And he records a point on the very first shift of this game. That was Misa in the corner feeding Eric Polkamp, who eventually went on to pick up a hat trick. The defenseman from Denver University, he was great in this game, but also nice to see Misa making that immediate impact, heads-up play, simple feed, and a 1-0 teal lead. Later on, it's Team White on the rush. Puck goes ahead to Boston University's Brandon Svoboda. He gets one to trickle across the goal line. He'll be a sophomore this year at BU. Last season, of course, was part of that gold medal win for Team USA at World Juniors. Some early goals in this game, but the goaltending would eventually settle down on both sides. Speaking of defending, Michael Fisher here met at the blue line by Carson Wetch. This was by far the most physical play of the entire scrimmage, and it stood out for the winger, Wetch. Let's highlight a little bit of the Sharks' 30th overall pick from just 2 weeks ago. We're playing 4-on-4 now, by the way. That's goalie Josh Ravensbergen, who had to make this very tough stop on Igor Chernyshov. And then just a few shifts later, Teddy Mutrin from the slot with a pretty dangerous wrister through traffic. But Raven is there for the save. Or do we just call him Burger? Because apparently Burger is another nickname he goes by. And then another attempt from the point. We'll show you one more chance for Team Teal here trying to score. This was Michael Misa splitting the defenders, but just couldn't get a handle on that puck. It was covered up by Ravensbergen. So despite some early goals and the format change to 4-on-4, it was only a 2-2 game after the first, let's call it, period of play. Okay, switching gears, do you want to see what a one-timer looks like from a 6'6" Sharks D-man? This is Hao Shi Wang, who probably didn't even fully wind up there, but holy doodles, as the kids say. No shortage of raw potential incoming for number 74. Eventually, we get to some 3-on-3 action, and this is where the scoring starts to open up. David Klee chasing the puck there into the corner, the 2024 draft pick. Nate Miskey right there out in front to take care of the goal. You could say he doesn't miskey from there, right? All right. Not just all offense in this game. Quentin Musty here on the breakaway had it broken up by Michael Misa. And we remind you that there were really no whistles either way in this game, but if nothing else, very good effort there by what could be the first Sharks number 77 in franchise history. We mentioned Eric Polkamp's hat trick. He, of course, got the very first goal of the day. And then this one, an absolute laser beam of a wrister that was his second. And thankfully, Sharks fans, when he scored the third, they did not toss their hats out on the ice. It's just a scrimmage. You don't want to lose a hat for that. Polkamp's 3 goals made all the difference in a 7-4 Team Teal win over Team White. And then the day capped off in this really classy way. And it's weird to start calling him a Sharks legend instead of, Sharks star, Sharks leader, Sharks goal scorer, or Sharks captain. But that's what Logan Couture is now, a legend. He and his son presenting the Marchment Cup to Teal captain and San Jose native Reese Laback. A fitting end to a great day of July hockey at Tech CU Arena.